did you and Daddy make me?
A special recipe of regret, alcohol, with a dash of disappointment. Well, I can honestly say, in my 25 years on the force, I've never seen a murdered ghost. No, sir, we just covered the body. Will you do me the honour of being my girl?
I'd rather shit an organ.
I promise, there's no bogeyman under your bed. He had the shit kicked out of him by the wardrobe monster. I'll tell you what, Brenda, if lovemaking was an Olympic sport, I think I'd bring home the gold.
Certainly, your record for quickest time would be hard to beat.
I got you these to show you how I feel about you.
But I'm allergic to flowers.
I know.
Camping in the garden is the only holiday we're gonna get this year. Sorry for wanting to make it as authentic as possible.
Moira, you just took a shit on my geraniums.
Cat's got the shit again!
Christ's sake, Barry, wake up! There's piss everywhere. Did we put the bins out? Christ, Brian, maybe we could discuss this when I haven't got half a knuckle up me. Why aren't we getting any trick-or-treaters, Jeff? Did you put the pumpkins out? Don't be such a curmudgeon, she said. It's not too early to put it up, she said. Everyone else is doing it, she said. We've got 3 more weeks of this shit now, Lorraine. Just forget it, Penelope. Your heart's clearly not in it. I've seen more convincing grip on the claw machine down the arcade.
My Easter egg hunt is tricky this year. The only clue is, I forgot to buy any eggs. Don't wake me up. Mum, what can it mean?
Now don't leap to conclusions, Penelope. I couldn't get a face-to-face appointment with the GP about me bum grapes.
This fine dining is an absolute joke. We've just spent a small fortune on a meal that would fit on a f***ing postage stamp.
Evening, sir and madam. How is your meal?
Gorgeous, thank you. Just perfect.
Apologies, it's my first day on the job.
Friday nights are so boring now, Nigel. How about getting shit-faced down the pub for a change?
Sounds good. I'll get my coat.
I meant just me.
Fugly is a real word, actually, Victoria. And that's what this fella is. Why would I make this shit up, Janet? There's a ginger pube in me bloody Battenberg.
I'll be absolutely honest, Henry. I feel neglected.
Just give me a minute, darling. I'm mid-whack. Go stick it in a butternut squash for all I care, Bernard. You're not putting it in me.
Darren, he's back. Call the police.
Thanks again for a lovely evening. And apologies if I try too hard to impress. I get a little nervous on first dates.
Not at all. And thanks for showing me how you do a helicopter dick. Hi, Santa. He just fucked up my Sunday morning lying. So I guess we won't be needing you after all. I was kinda hoping your first word would be mummy. Please send my apologies to the school. I now regret letting my fucking juvenile husband teach her hopscotch. Daddy, how are babies made?
Well, it's a bit like a train going into a tunnel.
A little flaccid joke of a train, Terry.
Into a dry, poorly maintained tunnel, Susan. Honestly, Sue, all he does is sleep, eat and shit. This morning he actually managed to get shit right up his back.
Oh dear, how's the baby?
Christ alive, Janet. I can see what you had for breakfast.
I grew up in the 70s, the decade of free love and mind-expanding drugs.
I grew up in the 80s, and all I remember is bird's eye potato waffles and white dog shit. Come out here and say that, you specky
Just leave it, Gary.
I'll wind you in the f***ing willows. Everyone ready for the indoor fireworks spectacular?
Spectacular as in, our sex life is spectacular?
Oh, go f*** yourself, Jennifer.
I do, Kevin. Daily.
There's a silent P in pterodactyl. Is there a silent P in f***? F*** you, Alan. No, f*** you, Rick.
Calm down, lads. We've all had an eggnog. Mom? Billy farted and it keeps floating down my end.
It's definitely human, Jeff. I mean, who would shit into a guitar?
Shut that bloody drawer! It's so veiny.
Oh, bear with me. I just clipped a on the saddle.
He said if I don't go straight to sleep, then the killer clown will get me. There's no such thing, sweetie. I'm not sure where Daddy is right now, but when I see him, I'll tell him not to be so silly.
Jesus, no wonder you cried. It's like King Kong's finger.
This sort of horse shit is the reason I'm divorcing you, Jeff. Now let the f***ing spaghetti go.
What a relief to finally sort out our life insurance.
Let's celebrate with some toast.
So, what do you think?
There's a stench of death oozing from every pore of this house.
On the plus side though, it does have a lovely new patio out back.
I'll pick you up after school. Be safe.
What time does it open, Mummy?
Not sure. They're saying maybe September?
Look, Mummy, I drew a picture of us.
That's great, darling. Just pop it in the memory box with the others.